What's up everyone? It's your girl Faye. I'm back again kama kawaida to mean as always. So today I'm here with a video that is a little bit different from what we are used to. So as you can see from this screen over here, it's written pale blue dot into brackets, no music, so it's not a music video. And I'd love to read some information regarding the pale blue dot that Arnaldo has shared with me before we get it started, so we are on the same page. So he says that pale blue dot is a photograph of Earth taken on February 14th, 1990 by the Voyager 1 space probe from an unprecedented distance of approximately 6 billion kilometers. Wow. As part of that day's family portrait series of images of the solar system. Okay, I'm not so into astrology stuff, but this seems interesting. So in the photograph, Earth's apparent size is less than a pixel. The planet appears as a tiny dot against the vastness of space among bands of sunlight reflected by the camera, commissioned by NASA, and resulting from the advocacy of astronomer and author, that is Carl Sagan. The photograph was interpreted in Sagan's 1994 book, so-called The Pale Blue Dot. So that explains the title of this video as a pale blue dot, as representing humanity. Okay, so it's written, let me just read that again. This photograph was interpreted in Sagan's 1994 book, Pale Blue Dot, as representing humanity's minuscule and ephemeral, the choice of words, okay, ephemeral place amidst the cosmos. So let's see what this holds. Let's see that. So come along with me. See you at the end for my comments. Let's get in. On 14th February 1990, Voyager...
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest.
Maybe, I'm sorry, maybe this will help us. Let's read that. Instead of passing it. So on 14th February 1990, Voyager 1 turned its camera around and took a photo of Earth from 6 billion kilometers. I've just read that. So Carl Sagan wrote about it in Pale Blue Dot 1994. So let's continue.
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam.
Wow.
The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light. our planet, is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known.
Wow. I love it. Really powerful. So that is the pale blue dot. So yeah, that is the pale blue dot, and I have to say this is really so inspiring and so humbling, as he said. It's really humbling. Just imagining that dot. I was even seeing that the screen, like I was trying to trace it. It's just a small dot. So that is where everything happens. So that was so clear. I'm not going to add on to the information that we've already been given, but all I can say that is while listening to this speech, what came into my mind was the song "Dust in the Wind." So I was trying to imagine, when I listened to the song "Dust in the Wind," we are just dust in the wind. So it was very imagining we were just dust in the wind. So now see, that dust in the wind is the earth. So we are even tinier than that. So it's really humbling, and I feel like I would say the video is inspirational, motivational, just reminding us that these material things are just there, money, wealth is really controlling the world in a way. So as we heard from the talk, so many blood has been shed out of the desire to have more, or rather accumulate. So imagine all that is just vanity. We are just on that tiny dot. So I feel like it's about time we all learn to, regardless of what you have, treat each other with kindness and just have humanity in us, basically, and practice the humane things. That's all I can say. So let me know what you think of this pale blue dot, and I hope you got inspired by it. And just imagine, we are just that dot. Okay, not we, but that is Earth. So we are all inside that dot. Weird. So anyway, so is life. And yeah, thank you for watching this with me. Always a pleasure. And Arnaldo, thank you so much for sharing this. So I would say, as I mentioned earlier on, before I go, as I mentioned earlier on, I'm not so into astrology stuff, but watching this and listening to it, I feel like it's mind-opening. It lets you see the world in a different way, because just seeing that dot there and imagining we are all in it, and everyone that has ever lived, that we've ever known, has existed on that small dot. So it's really, it's humbling. Yeah. So yeah, that is it for today. So thank you for watching. See you guys in the comment section, and let me know what you think of the video, how it made you feel. I hope you got inspired and motivated and encouraged to practice some humanity. Yeah. So yeah, see you guys, and in the next one, see you in the next one. So until then, take care of yourself and be safe. And for now, your lovely lady is out. So peace out and bye.